Welcome to a critical examination of EU legal instruments, brought to life through a high-stakes international dispute. This scenario offers invaluable insights for lawyers, students, businesses, and regulators grappling with complex compliance landscapes. The dispute's genesis lies in the EU Treaty, specifically the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union, TFEU. This foundational document empowers the EU to legislate on data protection, establishing the legal basis for all subsequent regulations and directives. Understanding its role is crucial for legal professionals and businesses navigating EU law. The core of the regulator's case rests on BritTech's alleged breach of the GDPR. As an EU regulation, GDPR is directly applicable and binding across all member states, requiring no national transposition. This mandates immediate compliance for businesses and is a key point for legal analysis. BritTech's defense references the ePrivacy Directive, which necessitated UK national legislation for implementation. Directives set specific goals for member states but grant flexibility in how those objectives are achieved. This distinction is vital for understanding national legal obligations. The regulator highlights an EU decision specifically addressed to BritTech, demanding immediate changes to their data handling. Unlike regulations or directives, decisions are binding only upon those to whom they are explicitly addressed. This illustrates a targeted enforcement mechanism. BritTech's counsel argues that certain GDPR provisions possess direct effect, allowing individuals and companies to invoke them directly in national courts. This principle empowers citizens and businesses, bypassing the need for further national legislative action. It's a cornerstone of EU legal integration. For the ePrivacy Directive, the judge emphasizes indirect effect. National courts must interpret domestic law in alignment with the directive's objectives. This principle ensures national legislation, where possible, supports EU aims, even without direct applicability. It underscores judicial responsibility in compliance. The European regulator firmly asserts that, pre-Brexit, EU law superseded conflicting UK national law, a principle established by the ECJ in Costa v ENEL. This doctrine of supremacy was fundamental to the functioning of the EU legal order. It shaped legal hierarchies for decades. BritTech's legal team counters by focusing on retained EU law post-Brexit, arguing that only these preserved rules remain relevant. The UK government now holds the power to modify or repeal these provisions. This introduces a new layer of legal uncertainty and legislative autonomy. In a pre-Brexit flashback, the High Court refers a question to the ECJ, whose rulings were once binding on UK courts. This highlights the ECJ's historical role in ensuring uniform interpretation and application of EU law. Its influence remains a critical historical context for legal scholars. This scenario underscores the intricate layers of EU law and its enduring impact, even post-Brexit. Understanding these legal instruments is paramount for ensuring compliance, mitigating risk, and advocating effectively in a globalized legal environment. Call to action: engage with these concepts. Discuss their implications for your business, legal practice, or studies. Share your insights and questions to foster a deeper collective understanding of international legal frameworks. Stay informed, stay compliant.